No, I didn't know how to do it.
I'll do it.
It's too late now. Unless you know, unless you
Hey,
fire it up. You can fire
we
it up now.
on.
Saying no. Niggas know how I'm bumming, nigga. Yeah. Fuck what a nigga say, I feel like Dre. Man, the game is sick. Suckers wanna play and load my K until that bitch click. Big stick, hanging out the bottom of my 4-5. No lie, if I whip it out, somebody gon' die. Only time you hard is on the gram when you go live. Flexing with a tube but never blam, I'ma blow mine. Won't show mine until it's go time. Nah, you can't hold mine. Yeah, I got the whole mine, I'm on the goal line. And I'm going for 6, watch me up the scope. Caught him at the stove, he was with his hoe. Had to let him know, that's your ass, you don't get it past. You reap what you sow. Why you speaking low? Speak up, boy, you been a hoe. Boy, you been a bitch, get off dick, tryna steal my drip. Look up in the air, you see me, I'm fly as bird shit. Never on no nerd shit, why you on that lame shit? You don't want no smoke, you get smoke with who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? Lame ass niggas talking about they in some gang shit. Nigga, you's a bitch, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, you's a hoe. Nah, you ain't no hoe, cause hoes get dope. Man, your pussy ass a cat.
We fucking live, my niggas.
Walk, tell him free to act. Feeling free a rat, you know he told how you sleep with.
Top of the morning, man.
It's one of those, man.
Top of the morning, man. We here. Fucking Sunday morning, man. Week 11. I got Cuzzo up with me, man. You see, he's stretching out and shit.
Man,
I had to bring him out the motherfucking bed.
I ain't had coffee in about 3 days, man. I was on a Vegas bender. Wake up and drink more alcohol.
Not for breakfast.
Yeah, mimosas.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
when I'm in Vegas, bro, or like if we go somewhere for the draft, if I'm drinking all night, I make sure I wake up and drink a little bit. Get rid of that feeling of being drunk the night before. It help you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Pop back like a fucking Bloody Mary or something.
Facts. That's what them white folks do be doing, nigga. I didn't seen Bloody Marys, nigga, with bacon, hot links, all types of little exotic like Bloody Marys, and motherfuckers try and get brought back to life. 100%. Oh, my mama, man. But shit, bro. We here, week 11, man. This our first broadcast of the week. You know, the channel been a little quiet this week, but shit, we here to try and, you know, run through these games, run through some matchups that we got popping off, and just talk a little bit of shit for a few minutes, man.
Hey, shout out to Bogey and Hustler, man. They had me on one in Vegas, man. They invited me out there. Much love, man. Shout out to Hustler, man. Y'all go over there after y'all watch us a little bit and go check their morning special out. JD will be jumping on there too, man, for real.
How was Vegas? Was it cold out there, bro?
Yeah, it was cold, but you know Vegas, when you're not doing too much outside, you know what I'm saying? You kind of know where your destination is, or you inside. So, you know, hot, cold, you can get over it. But yeah, it was cold, just like right here in Sacramento.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'll make it louder for you. We watching cartoons also in the morning, double dipping, man. Got the kids up with me, man.
And they do know some of his players. You know what I mean? So they are in tune to what we got going on.
Come here. If you want me to turn it loud, I need you to tell the people something. What player are we rooting for today? Come on. Okay, Kaysen said Gabe Davis. Who you got? Tell me, come on.
Gabe Davis.
And who else?
Yep.
Get out of here.
Well, let him know, cousin.
TJ Hawkinson. That's your favorite. Get out of here. Joe Mixon. We got Joe Mixon too. Yes, we do.
Everything. My cousins is in tune to what we got going on, man. This is very family and oriented. They might be in one of the leagues come 12, 13 years old, man. Oh, everything, bro. That shit is crazy.
He might be smart enough to be in some league. They might be smart enough to be in some leagues that early, for real.
That's crazy, bro. What's up, cousin? He like, okay, Dad, let me go back. Oh, everything.
Go watch cartoons, all right? I'll get you something to eat in a little bit. Oh, I made y'all something.
Oh yeah. You want to start with the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons?
Sure. I got a whole bunch. I'm thinking. Okay, so look, is that's in Atlanta?
Yep.
Right. Man, you know, in AOB right now, man, I don't have a quarterback in. You know, my only options is Mariota, Heineke, or I can wait to get Garoppolo, but he don't clear waivers until tomorrow. So it'll be a gamble, right? It'll be Jimmy, but is Kyler playing? I mean, I know we're not on the game. Let me get back to this, but Mariota versus Chicago and Atlanta, I think I might have to run with him to get that solid 13, 14 points, man.
Yeah. And Mariota though, cuz
Bogey.
he got a hell of a ceiling too, though. On everything, especially against Chicago this week, for sure. That's gonna be a track field match for me.
It's gonna be a mobile quarterback versus mobile quarterback game.
And that's why I like Mariota ceiling this week.
Yeah, and it's funny because my opponent dropped him. So, you know, he had him for a fill-in on the bye week and got a little 20 points from him. And I'm like, you know, I thought about doing Tannehill. I didn't do Tannehill. I didn't pull the gun. I was worried about the game. And it was funny because when we were in Vegas, everybody was talking about Packers. I'm like, man, I put it on the money line, man, Tennessee. But not to get distracted. We talking about quarterbacks. Mariota, man, I think I might run with Mariota. I'm going to wait a little bit, you know, let my opponent sweat. I really want to play Jimmy, but I don't want to risk him picking him up because I would have to use my number one waiver wire just in case he don't pick it up. Let's say I need 12 points to win. I got to use my number one waiver wire on Jimmy. So we'll see. I might wait it out. We'll see.
How long you held on to that motherfucker for?
Well, I had the number one pick early in the year and used it on Tua.
It done came back to you that fast?
Came back, bro. Remember, Aaron had number one for a while, and he got picked up a kicker or something crazy with the number one pick.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been having the number one pick for about 3, 4, 5 weeks.
Oh, that's big.
Came back to me quick.
How you feel about Montgomery in this situation?
I mean, you got to fire Montgomery up. I mean, no Herbert. And honestly, quiet as kept on. You know, you might swoop in on me, maybe not, but I want to go get Ebner as soon as some of these morning games play. Yeah. And I see a few cats that I could drop on my team possibly. You know what I mean? I don't really nobody, but Ebner. I want to go grab Ebner just to tuck him just in case. You know, they're gonna run Montgomery a lot. Ebner he's more of a pass catching back too, though. So might be somebody to grab on DraftKings today. Honestly, that's what I'm going for. But I mean, the biggest story shit is probably fucking Fields, bro. You said it 2-3 weeks ago. Bro, I don't need a quarterback. I got Fields now.
Yeah, Fields. But the thing is, though, the low volume passing, if he doesn't consistently run for 70 yards plus, you know, he ain't gonna be putting up them numbers like that. But in order for them to stay in games, that's what he got to do, and that's what I'm banking on. I ain't gonna lie, you know. Back-to-back 140 plus games. What he have? 3 TDs last three motherfucking throwing TDs last week. No, 2. He had 2 last week and 3 before that. You know, so yeah, man, you know, but it was the rushing that saved him. And you know, if you fire enough Fields, that's what you banking on. But shit, he the hottest motherfucker right now. So how can you not fire him up and hope for the best? For sure. You know, what about the motherfucker commit though?
Remember during the year, at the beginning of the year, I said commit, and then I said, man, he ain't doing it, man. Y'all can drop him, right? And then I had my boy Aaron was like, somebody gave advice on Komet. Well, Komet he's arrived. Welcome,
he's
Komet.
Arrived, bro.
He's here.
You know, the motherfucking trend has been going for the last motherfucking 2 weeks 3 weeks for sure, because he was a tight end 14 in week 7 or in week 8, and then in back-to-back weeks tight end 2 and tight end 1. So, you know, I mean, shit, bro. He helping a lot of my.
Hey, not to cut you off, I wanted to say this about Fields. Fields is looking like how Cam did his first year when everybody got him his rookie year, where it didn't matter if he didn't have passing yards because he was going to get you 100 on the ground. Fields is like playing with a top 10 running back and a quarterback in one. And he might save me and Ashley. I might run off 6-7 straight because of Fields.
Yeah, he looking like league winning type of motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's for sure, especially if your team around him is all right. You know what I mean? Is there anybody else in that game you want to bring up, bro?
I was wondering. I mean, Drake London had the 15 points last week. Is he going to be back on track still with low target volume? Pitts? London.
Yeah, I think he could. I think he can do something this week because of the matchup. You know, the Bears ain't a stout ass defense. You know, top of the morning, Albert. What's going on, big bro? Yeah, you know, because I expect for the Falcons to be in the red zone a lot. You know, I don't know the over under on this game, but indoors and with the teams, you know, that's going up against each other, man. This gonna be a nice little matchup. You know, so yeah, give me Drake. I'll flex Drake out if I had to.
You said Drake London, yeah. I don't know. The more and more you talk about it, JD, man, the more and more confident I feel. And I mean, I always kind of felt confident in boy, to be honest. Maybe somebody picked him up already because I don't see him on here.
Oh, Ebner?
Mariota. Somebody did pick up Mariota.
Somebody done beat you to the punch, bro. That's fucked
Reese
up.
did it. Reese did it for he must let me see if he had a quarterback this week. Nah, he had a quarterback on a bye. I dropped the ball, man.
I thought he picked up Stafford.
Nope. It looked like I'm gonna have to. Okay, let me ask you this. Let's do this.
Asking for a friend.
Come on, Tony or Sutton, full PPR. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go Sutton. I like Tony, but I want to see it again. You know what I'm saying? Juju had went out. They start peppering him with targets. Tony is a person that you got to get the ball in his hands because he's a playmaker. But the question is, are they going to go in getting the ball in his hands? They very well might. They very well might, but it's almost a toss-up. You got Sky Moore, who might be more involved this week. You got Watson that might be more involved this week. And, you know, it's really Kelsey and Cole. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a gamble with Tony. I think I'll go Sutton. The Denver got a little better matchup, and there ain't no wide receivers playing over there. Hinton and Sutton.
Yeah, Sutton is a definitely safer play than Tony, but I'm gonna go Tony. I'm a little biased. I need the bang, and I think the bang is gonna come because of no Juju and no Miko. You know what I mean? He's forced to step into a situation where he is gonna be the number 2 behind Kelsey. And you know what I mean? The way that they dial up plays and whatnot, man, Tony finna eat. You know what I mean? So if you want to go more bang, go Tony. But if you want the safer play, go Sutton. And Sutton, hold on, let me see what Sutton. I got a stat on Sutton.
Hey, especially like Bogey just said, man, Cortland versus Oakland. I'm Vegas, right? But I'm gonna say this, JD. Hey, when it comes to fantasy, man, you love hard, bro. When you got a dude you like,
that's in life.
You go trade one of your studs just to start playing him. Before it was Pickens, now it's Tony, man.
Right. And I've been shopping. I've been shopping a few players, but you know, niggas don't want to bite right now, bro.
You ain't sent them to me, man.
I have tried to, bro.
No, you sent me a little decent trade.
Yeah, but it was. I know. I went for the gusto.
I can't trust Debo right now, man.
Yeah.
I can't mess with Debo. I really is Demire Sanders. If it was a better running back involved in that, you know what I'm saying? I can't take that running back that might could give me 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? I need that hitter, man.
I feel it.
Barkley is. But I want Pickens though.
The way your roster constructed, man, you know, you good.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy? While we wait for somebody to ask another question, right?
I got one more stat on Sutton. Sutton is ripping off 13 yards per catch. You know what I mean? So if he 13 yards per catch and he getting 5 catches this week, you know what I mean? That's a great ass floor. You know what I mean? That's like almost 70 yards on 5 catches. You know what I mean? So Sutton is definitely a great floor play. You know what I mean?
I'll ask a question. Sutton or Gabe Davis?
Shit. I think I might have to go with Gabe this week if it's going back to back. You know, if Gabe putting up what he did last week, man, that's booming. I'll take that, man, over that solid what is that 70 yards on 5 catches. What is that? About 13 points.
I want to bring something up to you right quick. I was talking to Wood about this last night, and it's actually funny. And this is why trades matter. Bruh, if I kept my team that I drafted, I'd be in trouble. You want to hear this, JD? Listen, Justin Jefferson, Barkley, obviously good. Pitts, Sutton, Waller, Gabe Davis, Bateman, Penny, Olave, Carr, Algier, Zamir White, Tyler Boyd, bro. that team would be at the bottom of the league right now if I didn't trade Waller for Ramondre Stevenson, flip a couple people, get Dalvin Cook. So, you know, man, got Hawkinson instead of Pitts. So, man, stay active, y'all, man.
Yeah, nah, you definitely shook your shit up. And the nigga that you was talking to, he shook his shit up too. Because remember, you know, at the beginning of the season, he wasn't doing too well. Now, you know, he one of the hottest niggas, him and Ryan. You know, they fighting for that last spot behind you, you know, on my mama.
Fact.
And you looking like you ready to take over one of them top 3 spots, you know, if your team is doing what they did last week for sure.
We'll see what happens this week, man. No QB.
No QB.
What's the next game you got?
Stop it. Let's go to Carolina and Baltimore, man.
Is it at Baltimore?
Yeah, it's at Baltimore. This nigga, man. Hey, you gonna have to wait for Jimmy, bruh. That's crazy.
I'll probably play Heineke, but it sucks because
you ain't playing Taylor.
I got Washington's defense.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't mean Heineke. I meant Mills. I'm thinking about playing Mills. That's how bad it is right now. The wire is dead. And it's crazy because I got Geno Smith. Don't break those ornaments. I got Geno Smith and Tua, and they both on the bye.
Yeah, that week 11 bye shit is crazy. Shout out to my boy, aka Aaron, Ryan. He got fucking the receivers at in Miami. He got Waddle and Tyreek on everything. You know,
hey, and that's why I hope I can run into him in the playoffs because I got Tua. His kryptonite. Hello, Aaron. What we on? Carolina versus Baltimore?
Yeah, Carolina versus
Baker?
Baltimore.
Is Baker a streamer? Hey, he's a person I thought about playing too versus Baltimore. But Baltimore secondary has got better. They was giving it up at the beginning of the year. Let's jump in this question right quick. Let's see. Oh, you got it.
Cole Kmet, fire move.
Give me Kmet. I'm gonna ride the Kmet train. Pittsburgh play.
Bruh, he's the number 1 receiver over there.
Pittsburgh plays Cincy. I mean, Pat is solid, bro. He's one of them players. I was running with him and Goddard for a minute in the league. You know what I'm saying? And I'm comfortable, but Kmet is just high. You gotta, I look at it like this with Fields, man. When he's scrambling and they start keying on him, that tight end probably gonna be leaking to be open, and that's how Kmet been getting it. You know what I'm saying? Even though they've been drawing up some plays, but.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that, man. I definitely go Kmet over fire move, man. I think Kmet is the number 1 go-to that Fields is looking to, bro. Monra, Terry, Gabe, Sid Pittman, bro. You on mute, cuzzo.
We both said Sid Pittman at the same time. I wish I could sit Pittman in the league right now. I don't have no receivers. I lost Goddard. I would have played 2 tight ends, Goddard and Kmet, but I can't. Pittman.
And I was one of the motherfuckers that said sit McLaurin last week against Philly, and the way that he was performing, and Heineke wasn't looking like he was scared to go against Philly defense, man. Hey, McLaurin might be ready to go for this stretch run, bro.
Hey, look. Let me ask you this. So it's crazy because I don't even have no options to do Pittman. I have to play him. So never mind. I'll leave that question alone.
Off top, Eric, good looking for tapping in, big Brad. On my mama.
I'll give you one: Darius Slayton or Pittman.
Man, Slayton looking like he the number 1 boy over there, man. 100%.
He been on one.
Man, I think I might have to go Slate
versus Detroit.
Man.
Carolina, Baltimore, though, man.
Wait. No, I take that back. Because I got the NFL Network on right now, and they said it's windier than a motherfucker in New York or in New Jersey. It's looking like it might not be a passing game. It might be a Saquon game.
Yes, sir. And, what's the name been getting a lot of Slayton, he eats on the deep balls. I mean, he had a nice yard after catch last week. You know what I mean? But other than that, he do rely a little bit on the deep ball.
Man, it say that Daniel Jones, damn it. Hold on.
Get this food for them right quick.
Is leading the motherfucker. What did this shit say? Daniel Jones is not Danny Dumbass. Hold on. Oh, Daniel Jones leads the NFL with 5 game-winning drives this season, bruh. That shit is crazy. And then Cuzzo was talking about Taylor Heineke. He 3-1 as they starter. You know what I mean? Taylor Heineke, he just a motherfucker that's gonna get wins on everything. He ain't nobody that's gonna put up stupid numbers. Cuzzo, I don't know if you want to play him. You might try to have to just bust a move for one of them backup quarterbacks that somebody got on their roster. Everything.
I'm telling you, bro, what I might do, bro. I'ma just wait. If I'm down like 15 points going into Monday night and Kurt act like he gonna use it, I might gotta use the number 1 pick on Garoppolo. Wow. Hopefully I go into Monday night and don't need nothing and I won't have to use the number 1
yeah,
pick.
Shit. The way your shit is, the boys that you got on your joint, you can boom without one. Oh my mama.
I mean, we'll see. Ooh, I play you at Ashy. I need that, bro. My team week 2, but I do.
Hey, I'm on my BJ shit in Ashy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's over.
It's over. Wow.
Yeah, bro. I'm projected to get him 114 to 108 with no quarterback in the slot, man. So, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 a.m.s. And then I got my 3 Vikings play at 125. So
my 3 Vikings.
Hey, we'll know if and it looked like he got a hey. I want to know your advice on that, man. I mean, shit, it's hard not to play him all, bro. Hockenson is his own person.
You got to, bro. They 81. They putting up. Kirk Buzzos is doing his motherfucking thing. Hockenson, first week 9 targets, 9 receptions, 70 yards. Last week, hold on. Let me see what the boy did last week. I know it was something. Oh, yeah, he finished as a tight end 10 targets, 7 reception, 45 yards. No, he still ain't scored, but shit, I mean, you got to start him. Then with Dalvin is a motherfucking.
You know what they doing with Dalvin, right? He ain't got 20 touches yet. They trying to preserve him.
So, and then here go the cold thing with Dalvin. He ripping off 5 yards a carry. He got 22 receptions. He got 7 TDs. Last year, Dalvin only had 3 TDs. Oh, my mama, Dalvin is balling this year, bro. For real. Got to run with him. And then, Jettis. What we going to do? Top of the morning, big bro.
Top of it, Bogey.
Top of the morning.
Hey, what time y'all go on, man, over there, man?
We're going on at 8 o'clock this morning because I know Husky just drove back from San Diego like in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Yeah, he took the little man to Legoland last night or yesterday.
Yeah, man, we can rock out there, man. Shout out Bogey, man. What's up with my dog?
What's up, man? Hey, listen, I wouldn't have survived if Kev ain't there. Like, Bogey, hurry your ass up. I'm over there picking up slack. I'm over there slacking.
When in Vegas?
Yeah, like I was so zombied. I'm like, Kevin's always just making sure I'm good and shit.
Hey, come on, man. It's man. It's like when we go out and go somewhere together, man, it's like prison rules, man. When you're in prison, you can't go to the bathroom by yourself, man. We didn't go to the bathroom together, but what I mean? We gotta make sure I'm gonna stand outside the bathroom while you go to the bathroom.
Like the FOI, he gonna keep his post.
Hey, you gotta be ready, man. Let's see what's going on.
Everything.
Hey,
shout out to brother Rizza Islam. Oh, that's my guy.
We was moving with the cannabis president. Shout out to the guardian angel of cannabis. So with that said, we already had to keep our eyes open. So it worked out, man. It was legendary, man. I'm glad y'all invited me, man.
Man, I'm glad I was invited too, man. It was just dope that we all got to rock, like regardless of the circumstance. You know what I mean? It's just dope that we all got to link up. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Hey, side note too. Side note.
What was dope?
Side note, Bogey's wife she said she was gonna fuck his lineups up while he was out there.
She got the sleeper. She got the sleeper accent.
She said she was. I hear some females in the background, man. I'm about to fuck your lineups up.
Oh yeah, she's like, who the fuck is that in the background? She's like, what? Now you're doing interviews with porn stars? My girl was so hot.
Hey, y'all go check out that video, man. I posted it on my IG. Go check out Bogey and Hustler, man. They went live at 4 a.m. from the bungalow, man. Live from the bungalow. You didn't know who was gonna walk in the bungalow at any given second. You know, they had Jerome Baker on there, if you know about
right.
Jerome Baker, and then they even had a porn star on there. Like it's
Hustler early in the week, he had Ricky Williams on there. And then there was like a bunch of people that like I wanted to get on, but it was just cool to meet them. You know what I mean? Like Calvin Johnson, that was dope just to meet him.
Megatron.
Yeah, Megatron actually talked a little bit of shit to me. You know what I mean? Which was dope. He was like, man, you cool, man, even though you're wearing all that Niner gear. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, what you got against the Niners, bro?
Hey, we was definitely in the room with Megatron.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, that was tight. Cause it's just like for me, it was like, man, Megatron is like, I won my first championship with Megatron. So when I saw him, I was like, oh shit. Like, from the fantasy perspective, you know what I mean? Like this guy is one of the GOATs. And reality, obviously. Obviously, he's second only to Jerry Rice. You know what I mean?
Hey, is any of his strands out here?
I
think he's like LA, and I know like he's mostly CBDs. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of shit going down in the CBD. Let's talk about this New Jersey Jets versus New England, man. It got to be snowing out there if it was snowing in Buffalo, right? This a quiet, boring game right here. The Jets been playing though. The Jets is a defense. The Jets is a sneaky defense to play in New England. I feel like you could toss a coin on both these matchups and play one of their defenses.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a lower scoring game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the over under on this motherfucker
38.
I was just gonna say like 38, bro. 37, 7 shit, bro.
Them unders be tricky. Remember we was in Vegas, Bogey, and everybody kept talking about the under on Green Bay, and I'm
and
like,
it was what 40.5 ended up being 41 points.
21 to 17. 27 to 17.
And you know what's crazy? The original under-over opened the week at 42.
We were just talking about Slayton, pick 3, standard league. Slayton, Tony, Keenan Allen, Palmer, Ayuk. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there first off the rip. I'm gonna say Ayuk, Tony.
I agree.
Ayuk, Tony,
and fuck it, give me Allen.
Yeah.
Give me Allen.
And then he has a pivot. He can go to Josh Palmer if Allen doesn't play for some reason. You know what I mean?
Yep, I like that. Ayuk, though. I go Ayuk and Tony. We was just talking about Slayton. We worried about the wind out there. You know what I'm saying? We're worried about, is it a Barkley and a Danny Dimes? You know what I'm saying? Relying less on the wide receiver. So what you got on that one, JD?
No, I agree with y'all, man. I love the Ayuk. I was going my spreadsheet for this week. And what's up, big bro? Top of the morning, man.
Atlantic City.
I didn't know Ayuk was that high up there in the standings on everything.
Yeah,
Ayuk is having a hell of a season.
Hey, shout out, man, to you driving to Atlantic City, man. Up or down that 95, whatever way you did, man. Quick story, man. I got caught in a blizzard, man, coming from Atlantic City. It was my homie's birthday, man. I had to drive back to Jersey, and they was like, man, we're having a warning, evacuate down there, and I'm like, what? I'm playing poker, right? Man, I jump on the freeway, man. I drove all the way back to New Jersey from Atlantic City. Y'all know that's a little round.
That's a nice little drive.
2+ hours.
Yeah.
Man, I was doing 30 miles per hour the whole way with nothing but snow in my face and nobody on the road. I was like the only one on the road.
Because I wanted to get back to the tut. Everything.
Hey, he got the blizzard. That was about 2014 or something like that.
That was like 2000. Actually, that was when Hurricane Sandy was finna hit. It was supposed to hit in 2 days, and it hit Atlantic City hard too. Yeah, I was tripping.
That was the only time I lost boxes in my history of like tossing things.
Hey, shout out to the 95, man. That motherfucker go from Miami all the way up and all the way, you know what I'm saying?
All the way up
95. And it's a hot road too, man. I didn't duck many situations shouldn't have been on that thing, man.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that 95 is no joke neither. Like, you know what I mean?
But
That's
we
that
all the way
E-way.
in Sacramento where it's just cold for no reason.
Man, it's colder than a motherfucker right now, boy.
What is it, like 40s over there?
Man, it gotta be.
Ryan said, thank you, man. Good point about the win in New York today for Slayton. I was worried about that 40 Niners had too much mouth to feed. But you know what? You know, we all Niner fans right here, all three of us. And honestly, you know, what I look at is, you know, them being smooth with Debo. Like,
Hold on.
you know, let's keep
Mr.
it.
Statman.
Let's relax on Debo and let's get our other guys. You know, they
and
drawing
Ayuk,
up situations.
I mean, what is Ayuk? He's getting like 7, 8 targets a game, or like 6, 7 targets a game, but he's catching everything.
Look, bruh. 62 targets, 44 receptions, 567 yards, 12.9 yards a clip with 4 tutties. Oh my mama.
Hey, he's having
eating right now,
he's having
bro.
the best year of his career right now.
Facts. He's eating right now, bro.
Yeah. And it's with Jimmy too.
And it's with Jimmy. It's with Jimmy, bro. Oh my mama. That's the thing.
And like Jimmy, I mean, I guess you could say if you go back to his last like 5 weeks last year with Jimmy, you know, Ayuk was coming on just like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
But
he
then
was in
they
the
just- he just
doghouse.
got
That's why
quiet.
it took him so long.
Yeah, that is true. He was in the doghouse. He tried to take Trey Sermon out for a night on the town. Shanahan didn't like that.
What's up, Mike? That's my dog right there, bro. Not sure if you guys got to this question yesterday on the Playmakers. 100%. Shout out to motherfucking Playmakers and the 420 crew here in about 40 minutes, 39 minutes. But who would you start, McBride, Pitts, or Moreau in a half PPR? McBride against the Niners on Monday night, Pitts against the motherfucking Bears, and the Raiders. Who the Raiders got?
The Broncos.
The Broncos, the motherfucking ponies. Man, I think I'm going to ride with Monroe. I know I'm saying that wrong. Please forgive me. I'm butchering his motherfucking name. I don't like McBride against the Niners, you know.
I don't like McBride because we don't know how he's going to be used, but I am interested to see him play.
No, definitely. And I
drafted touted rookie.
Nah, definitely. And I picked him up in the AOB. I put a waiver claim in for him because I had Ertz. But fucking Hayden Hurst was on the wire. I was trying to trade for Hayden Hurst, and the motherfucker that had Hayden Hurst ended up dropping him. And I wish I could tell you who he picked up. But I was thankful that he dropped Hayden Hurst, right? 100%. But I'm gonna go like I said with Moreau.
I'm gonna go Pitts. I'm gonna take Pitts, man. Even though Pitts has been terrible, you know what I'm saying? I feel like McBride, we don't know yet, even though he got talent. I think Monroe, yeah, he slides into a situation where he is getting targets. You know what I'm saying? Renfro out. They only got Matt Collins and Devontae. I think I'm going to go with Pitts, man, because I feel like Pitts and Monroe could have 5 points, 3-4 points, but I think Pitts could have his first 15-point game of the year or something.
I'm going to lean Pitts. I'm going to lean Pitts because I just think that's a more competitive game. Like, if you look at hopefully the Broncos on offense can make it a game because, like, that's the last time Russ had 3 touchdowns in a game was against Oakland Vegas. You know what I mean? But or lost Oakland, whatever they want to call it. Moreau, he does get more targets. But I think the higher upside, quote unquote, is with Pitts this week. Cause like, you know, higher upside to catch a tug. You know what I mean? I mean, when you look at the Raiders, they're trying to run the ball in with Jacobs or throw it to Adams in the red zone. So, yeah, I'll go with Pitts reluctantly.
Start 3 of these guys. DJ, Ayuk, Devontae Smith, Drake, full PPR. He also got Moore right here. I'm assuming that's DJ Moore because you put Neon. So it's probably DJ Moore, Ayuk, Devontae, Drake, full PPR. I'm going to go Ayuk, Devontae Smith, easy. And if I had to choose out of Drake, I'll probably just take DJ Moore.
I think we're expecting Gus the Bus, right, to come back.
I think he's still
he been limited. He been limited through the week. He been limited through the week.
Because I'm not necessarily mad at Drake. I really just hate his music and his eyebrows. But like I mean, the matchups lightweight decent. Like, you know, you could run on Carolina. So I'm not mad at Drake. You know what I mean? But I'm with you. I'm going the other way.
Yeah, I fuck with y'all on that one. I ain't mad at that.
I think we gotta do something else to make it.
That Takal hat is dope, Bogey.
Thanks,
Waiting for that promo code so I can order myself.
To Cal, hey, that was given, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
man.
might
Shout
not
out-
be
shout
able
out
to.
to
You
Hess,
feel
man.
me?
It's funny because I know these joints are pretty grippy for hats. You know what I mean? They're like damn near 100 the pop. You know what I mean?
Hustler, man. What up, man? I seen you smoking that finally yesterday, man. Hey, when you get a chance, hey, when y'all go on this morning, man, pull up that pound bag, man, and show them that finally, man. Let them know, man.
Well, no, finally, that's a ride.
Promo code coming soon to Cal. Put your lights out. Hey, Bogey, man. Hey, tell them how I handed Method Man the pre-roll, man. Handed Method Man the pre-roll. He was on stage with that thing, man. He didn't smoke it
rocking,
though.
You know what I'm saying? Like we was on the main floor off to the side, you know what I mean? Like the cool kids. And them motherfuckers came up, you know, they came up rocking rocking the crowd that came around to the area, and you know what I mean? And Kev just went woo, and like I swear perpetual light shined on Kev's hand. You know what I mean?
that pre-roll was lighted up. You know, I got that holographic, man. Shout out to Drew, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. And I swear, brother, finally is just the loudest shit in the room, no matter where you're at.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy? I'm gonna send Hustler since you out that way, bruh. Me and my cousin just had a thing, bro, and we've been thinking, bro. Finally, might not be the best strain we got, bro. We got this purple push pop times cap junkie.
Wow.
That's great. Like we got some shit, man. We'll talk about that later, man. Samples coming.
Hey,
soon,
call
man.
it the
Don't
purple
trip.
junkie.
JD, what you on right now? Night?
Nah,
It was
yeah.
the night, right?
Yeah. On everything. The other
Smoking.
CEO pulled up. See, man, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. 100%, man. I got the it's a thing called Buyers Direct on TV that I be seeing, so I get to buy direct. And yeah, man, 100%. You know, it's only it ain't even 7:30 yet, and my shit is watering, is slanted right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling real.
That motherfucker's ready to go night.
Definitely looking like you on a good one right
but
now.
I went night early last night when I got off stream. I played the video game for a minute last night.
Yeah,
but I took a lift home so I could be up early, like I told the people last night, man.
bro, I might have crashed like right after you, bro. My girl was so hot at me. I finally got to sleep in yesterday. Then I crashed out like around 9 o'clock. Maybe
that'd be me, bro. I know the feeling, bro. Thunder. Hey, the last 3 nights I've been on the couch going to sleep because I'd be knocked out. Oh my mama.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping on the couch, period, just because of kids. That's why I can't wait till we get this house, bro, because these fucking kids got their foot in my neck. I'm tired of waking up with a foot in my neck.
Man, look, I fell asleep on the couch last night, man. I woke up at 5 this morning, went upstairs. My son then took it over. You know
That's the spot.
Hey, shout out to the EG pre-rolls, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we love it, man. Patience is waiting. All this weed talk, man. I had to come in the garage and get high right
man,
there.
I'm rolling up right now. Hey, shout out to that's my cousin right there, Kamisha. That's Mac motherfucking Mish right there, man. Hey, Bogey, she from EPA.
Okay, she from
EPA.
EPA.
Oh my mama. Old school EPA.
Hey, so you know she'll put that bitch in park real fast.
Facts.
And hop out. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Hey man, shout out to EPA and shout out to Menlo. I got a lot of good people out there.
Oh my mama.
We just try to get it out here.
Facts. That's it. And that's all, man.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Pill Clinton.
You already know, man, 100%.
Hey, and shout out to my dog Rack Tips, man. We said it last time, man. If you got, Bogey, I was mad I left these at home, man. I wanted y'all to take
you was telling me about them things.
The glass tips, man. Put it right in your joint, man. Make the airflow of your joint go crazy.
It got a motherfucking vent on the side of that thing.
Shout out to Rack Tips, man. Come Come on.
Nigga Darius,
Hey,
we
hey,
gonna put
hey,
it in
hey,
the air
word
when he
on
get
line.
there, boy. About to smoke the finally, man. Huts, man.
Come
Okay,
on.
go another one. Boom.
Legendary.
Oh, you got it, Cuzzo?
That
My
finally
bad.
goes crazy, bro.
Nah, I didn't do nothing.
I
You know what
thought
I'm
my
saying?
bad.
What's up, man? Let's talk some more fantasy, man. Who we got, man?
Let's
Who
get
we
it.
got, man? It's
Let
some
me see.
conundrums going on out there right now. It's a tough week for the quarterbacks, man. A lot of top teams is
That's the
out.
best
You
to me,
got
though.
Tampa Bay out. You
And the
got Miami
motherfucking
out right
shit,
now.
I'm going to the Matrix.
Me too. Y'all hold it down for a second. I'm smoking.
Let's get into the Buffalo. Let's get into the Buffalo Cleveland. That's a good game right there, man. You know what I mean? Because we seen Gabe Davis able to finally break out. Talking about finally, you know what I mean? And this game is it then got moved indoors, so shit. You know, we seen Josh Allen. We ain't worried about the elbow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's off the injury report. I love that.
Man,
I mean, whatever that means, right?
Right.
They playing in Detroit, right? They playing in Detroit in the dome, right?
Yep.
And Cleveland, they lead the league in giving up the most 20-yard receptions in the game.
Oh shit. Don't
Yeah.
tell
How
Cuzzo
y'all
that.
feel?
He
How y'all
love to
feel
hear
about
that.
them moving the game with all that snow, though?
I mean, well, the snow was finna be like 4 feet, legit, like 6 feet or something. So like, I don't know if that's over exaggerating, but goddamn, you know what I mean?
No, it's true. I could call somebody right now. I could call somebody in Buffalo right now, and they'll tell us what the real is. Oh my mama, we can get a weather report. But see, they not playing in Buffalo. And the cold thing is, Buffalo play in Detroit on Thursday.
Oh yeah, so that's smart. At least they'll be there. They don't got to travel.
Oh my mama, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, I remember.
That shit is cheating.
I remember the Stallion, bro. The first Thanksgiving, the only Thanksgiving he played so far, man, he tore up the Cowboys, bro. I was telling him
ass.
That was like in 2019. You know, we were seeing all the flashes. You know what I mean?
I just said 8 feet of snow. I see the pics. Stadium covered. Yeah, I feel you. Fuck it.
And that's
a motherfucking.
So went back to back. Oh, that's hella funny. They said Buffalo could be the first team since 16 to win back-to-back games in Detroit, and that includes the Lions. Man, shout out to Cali, man.
Oh wow, that's a stat.
Nigga, that's a stat.
Fuck.
Hey, Detroit's hella mad when they read that.
Bruh.
Damn, they haven't won twice in a row in Detroit.
Did y'all worry? Did Josh Allen look banged up at all? Did the elbow look banged up at all?
I mean, he was chucking it last week against the Jets. That was a tough secondary with a pass rush up front too. So, you know what I mean? Like he was doing his thing. It was I think it was a limited game though, where he only threw like 30 times.
43.
Hey, can we talk
43?
about how
so
much
yeah,
of a
good
surprise
amount.
Singletary has been? Singletary been a surprise. Let me ask y'all this though: are you sitting Amari Cooper in this game? Because shout out to Kurt, man, he's sitting Amari Cooper this week.
I mean, I don't like the scooper on the road. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, y'all did say that last night.
The splits. I mean, what corner is he going to be playing though? Right? Like,
ain't no Trey White.
There's no Trey White. They got the young rookie. I mean,
they're gonna be down.
And they're gonna be down. It's still a run first team.
Maybe.
Like they got to be down multiple like touchdowns for them to like really like, okay, we got to throw it a lot. And you see, but then you see more Kareem Hunt there, and you know what I mean?
Fuck that. Hey, I got a hot take for y'all. Bet Cleveland first half money line. Chubb go off the first half. Cleveland surprise be up because Buffalo has been playing bad the last few. Like they let
Buffalo right now.
Their defense is a little banged up front. I mean, Milano's been playing, but he's always just beat up. Fucking they got no Russo, so their pass rush has been a little bit quieter last couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Von Miller can't do it all. You know what I mean? I think Trey Edmonds is banged up too. They're kind of beat up front. I think Trey Edmonds might even be missing his game.
There's no way that you can sit fucking Nick Chubb though, bro.
Yeah, never.
There's no way. Hold
No,
on,
you
like I
never
said,
sit Chubb, but you sit Hunt. This might be a Hunt game, but you sit Hunt.
yeah,
I hate Kareem Hunt.
yeah.
I think I only love Kansas City Chiefs Kareem Hunt.
He was a solid play last year. He was a solid play.
I mean, he missed a good amount of last year too, right? I think he got hurt last year too.
Man, and Chubb is killing. He ripping off 5.7 yards per carry with 160 attempts.
I think
You
his
know?
career going into this year, right? His career yards per carry going into this year was 5.5.
Facts.
So it's like he's just now he has better than his career average right now. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy, bro. And he got 11 tutties. And we going into
yeah,
week
I was about
11.
to say, bro, the double digit tugs is real lovely, and he's not catching the ball at all. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. Get the touchdowns is better. It's like 6 catches in one.
Facts. That's
You know what I'm
exactly
saying?
what it is. Oh my mama, bro. So yeah, I'm not scared of Chubb against these boys. They gonna have to feed it to him.
Yeah, I mean Derrick Henry runs through them over in the history. So and like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Chubb's ever played this Bills team.
Hey,
I don't think I can recall any Baker versus Josh Allen games in the last. You know, they were drafted that same year.
hey, let's talk about a game that I know people are probably struggling with, because on one side you got a quarterback that's struggling. On the other side, you got a quarterback that just lost his number one wide receiver. The Rams in New Orleans. Who is replacing Cup, or is it going to be spread? Like what identity are we going to see at the Rams? I don't know. I see Reynolds getting picked up a lot. I see Skoranek getting picked up a lot. You know, does Cam Akers, do they lean on the run more with this banged up line? Like, I don't know what to see.
You know, I'm telling you, we're going to see a ton of screens and short passes and shallow crosses. We're going to see stuff like that. All the short game. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be all yak shit. This is how. And then because they can't run, bro, so they can't play action. Like no one's biting any play action. But like, you know what I mean? They do have a deep threat with Jefferson there. You know what I mean? Like it's just you're not gonna have that guy that the defenses have to follow around. You know what I mean? Which is Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be a bunch of all these short Higbee and short Skoronix and I think I got A-Rob in a couple spots, but I wouldn't doubt like if A-Rob isn't even the focal point. He's just the guy taking away number one coverage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you, and I love that you brought up Higbee, because Higbee, he's definitely gonna be a beneficiary.
Tight end screens. We're gonna see a lot of tight end screens, bubble screens. Fucking, we're gonna see some. You're gonna see some end arounds and shit like that. Like you know, he's gonna pull out all the little gadget shit, bro.
Yeah, no, that's the only way that they're gonna be able to get down the field. They're gonna have
And
to
who
try and manufacture shit.
They're playing New Orleans, so that they're gonna be pressuring the shit out of Stafford. So that ball is gonna be having to come out quick, like all these manufactured yak plays.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
And like, you know, and you still got to we still got to respect what McVay can do. You know what I mean? Even though he ain't got all his hitters and the shit ain't what it is, but he's still gonna be able to get up and down the field 100%, bro.
Yeah. And like, who else they got? They got Keontae Williams or Kyron Williams.
Kyron.
Yeah, like, you know, it's like, so even just adding him to the mix, it kind of fucks it up for all the running backs, because it was already like, who's gonna be the guy, and now you add a third. So I kind of don't really want to fuck with any of those running backs, but I'm okay. Skoronix like a WR4. You know what I mean? Maybe he falls into five grabs. You know what I mean? Yeah. Higbee's gonna get Higbee might lead that team in targets. I ain't gonna lie to you, because he's big and he's white. And that's what Stafford likes the big white dude.
Hey, there it is there. Oh, yeah, everything.
And then Van Jefferson and Robinson, it's like how competitive do you think the Saints will be on the other side, right? Are the Saints running it up, or are they keeping up? You know what I'm saying? Because then, you know, then I'm okay with Robinson And I mean, I'm okay with someone like Jefferson. Like Jefferson could be like, you know, a super deeper league play because he's really just a big play guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Robinson, you just start him because he's a number one. And if you have a bye week, you're probably happy to have Robinson. You know what I mean?
Facts. We got a question. Shout out to Javon, man. Start 2 and a flex, PPR, full PPR. Pimpin' Patterson, Drizzy Drake. We ain't calling him Phony Tony after this week, man. Keenan Allen and Isaiah Pacheco.
No baloney, Tony.
No baloney Tony after this one, man. We
After
finna
this
be
one.
eating straight pastrami, man. Oh, my mama. Facts. I'ma go. Give me start 2 RB. Give me Patterson and fucking Pacheco.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gangster. Let's go.
Oh my mama. I like the Bears matchup for sure. And then fucking for this.
I like the Bears matchup and I like the Chargers matchup. And then for the receiver, how many do we need? 2?
Just one.
Damn, I don't know. I want to go. I'm too crazy. I'm not gonna get too crazy on Tony.
It's a flex, so you can flex out Drizzy Drake, Tony, Allen.
I'll probably wait on Allen, and if not, play Tony. I mean, damn, I'm not there yet. I'm not there to say I'd play Tony over Keenan Allen.
Yeah,
but you got a nice pivot.
I'm gonna help y'all out, man. Don't even trip, y'all. Listen to me, man. Patterson, Allen, Pacheco. Book it.
There it is.
Do they play? Is that game tonight? A 5 o'clock game?
Yep. It's the night thing. It's
We
the night
know we know Allen's playing, so
yeah, that is true.
Allen, Patterson, Pacheco. Patterson says he's gonna play better than last week.
Daddy.
I mean, it's Chicago. Chicago, one of the worst run defenses. So let's go.
Right. Look at this one. That's the Higbee take. Oh my mama, my nigga is a fool, bro.
I mean, he only throws that to white guys, bro.
Right.
Why do you think everybody's picking up scrotum? You know what I mean?
Right. The fucking scrotum, bro.
Everybody's picking up
Scrotum.
scrotum. I might go pick him up.
And you better swoop him. You feel
He's
me?
white. You made a good point.
I'm telling you. Allen Robinson be wide open in the red zone. He just looks for Skowronek or something. He's like,
Fuck, bro.
that is funny though. Because then even going back to the Lions, remember he loves some Theo Riddick.
Oh, everything.
yeah,
Fuck, bro.
Megatron, he's looking for Theo Riddick. Like, where's Theo? Catch this ball out of the backfield.
Hey,
And Theo Riddick was the only white. It was like
getting
him and
it
Danny
too.
Woodhead, right? They're like the only white boy running backs there during that time.
Wait, Theo Riddick was white?
Wasn't he white?
Nah.
No.
Oh,
No
never
way.
mind. I'm confusing him.
You're thinking
Oh wait,
of
hold
the
on.
other one
I
they
got the
had.
name right though. Theo Riddick was with the Detroit Lions, right?
Yeah, he was with the
Oh,
line.
okay, yeah. Okay, then maybe he does throw the brothers. Oh
bro.
shit.
Where we at, man? What y'all want to do, man? Is it another game that you intrigued of, or you just want to keep
Yeah,
going down the line?
I got one. You guys already broke this game down before I jumped on. You were talking about the Bears and the Falcons, but I was thinking about, because I was talking to my mans last night. I might throw a little something on one of these games. I'm thinking about, like, okay, do you guys think that game will be a higher scoring game?
In my opinion, I think it is, bro. I think it's gonna be a track field.
Because it's like the one thing I'm thinking about is like you're going to be able to run on both these teams, you know what I mean? Including the quarterback. But it doesn't mean that they can't move up and down the field fast by running the ball neither, though. You know what I mean?
Wiz, what up?
Hey,
Yeah.
he from Chicago, Bogey. He
Okay.
talking about that. I'm talking that bullshit about his team, man. I'm fucking with the Bears, bro. Y'all, hey, I got some investments in y'all right now, bro. Oh,
Hey, the Bears are number 2 in that division, right?
fucking hey,
Are
bro.
they?
At 3-7, they might be. They might be.
How many losses did the Packers? Well, the Packers got a win over them, so you know what I mean. There is that.
Fucking hey, shout out to my nigga Wiz up early in the morning, man. And he in Arizona right now. On everything.
So,
That's
hey,
what my
so Arizona, they like an hour ahead
I
of us.
told him to come rock with us, man.
on everything.
Yeah, shout out
Top of
to
the morning, sir.
AFC.
Bongs a lot. Oh my mama.
Top of the morning.
Oh my mama. Hell yeah, bruh. Let me say, man. Let's talk about the Philly and Indy game, bruh. You know, I got a big investment in this game with the Miles Sanders. You know what I mean? I know my niggas is on me, you know, about Miles kind of lightweight.
That's your
down now.
guy.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, he goes to bat for his guy though.
Hey, that's what Cuzzo said too.
I said he like
everything.
them all. Hey, hey, this is JD with his fantasy players. She didn't cheat. He didn't even come inside her.
This nigga is a fool, bruh. Hey, but cold thing is, right? If he popped today, bruh, and I knock down Aaron, bruh, oh my mama, it's a wrap, bro. I'm like,
either one of y'all lose, I'm happy, man.
But you still got to handle your business, though.
I do.
You got to handle your business, bruh. 100%.
Oh, hey,
Easy
and
like
I would
Sunday
use that number
morning.
one claim to get Garoppolo if that's what I felt like is what I need to get me.
If I'm down 10 to 15 points, I'll use the number one pick, maybe.
Okay, I like your strategy here. So you're gonna go in without no
look,
QB,
if Kyler playing, because I'll fuck around and throw Colt McCoy, like fuck it. You know
I mean,
what I'm
he's
saying?
a game.
And that's
he's a game
just to save my number one spot. But see, this the thing, right? The number one spot be mattering in this league because that's where you get the league winners at the end of the year having that number one spot, right? But I'm 5-5. I can't sacrifice a possible win because I want to keep a number one pick. So when it comes down to it, yeah, I will use it if I think my opponent, but it also comes down to what his roster looking like because he can't drop nobody if they didn't play it. And when I look at his roster as the people, shout out to Kurt, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to play at 10 a.m. Pitts,
Brody
Robinson, Cooper. It's going to be a point where he's
not
even going to be able to drop
squads
anybody.
in the morning.
He's not even going to be able to. I mean, he could drop them if they play, but he ain't dropping none of those guys. Let's jump in this question. Y'all think Baker will make a DJ more relevant? I'm having believing more will get 8 points. Look, I'm going to say this, right? It's still a toss-up because Baker never supports one receiver. Terrence Marshall been solid. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore's pass defense has been getting better. So I'm not just going to say they were the same team as they were at the beginning of the year. But I ain't mad throwing in DJ Moore. I'm sitting over here thinking, do I play him over Gabe Davis in a tough matchup?
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do it neither.
You just play Davis because Cleveland's a bad matchup. Cleveland, I mean, it's a bad matchup. It's a soft matchup. They're outside corners. You know who they shut down is the slot guys and the tight ends. They're really good against the over the middle of the field. But on the outside, so that's why I play Davis there over DJ Moore. But in this one, to answer the question, I think Baker, I was actually asking this to Guccini last night. I said, you think Baker tells the people he hates that he hates them? You know what I mean? Because I feel like DJ Moore been like, listen, bro, why don't you throw me the ball? He's like, listen, I hate you. You know what I mean? Like,
bro,
he just hates him, bro.
Man, I'm finna pick Baker in DraftKings.
And look at what Sir Bonzo said, and that shit is true.
Him.
Moore wasn't shit until Walker came in on everything.
I mean, it was just those 2 weeks. That's the one thing too. Even when it was
still
PJ
ain't
Walker, it was still hard for me to just put DJ Moore in that conversation. Like, I mean, we need him to get peppered. You know what I mean? This is going to be the first time we see Baker for real without the CMC and that whole failed experiment.
Well, he played last week and came in and had like 18
he came in and
fantasy
he
points.
tore it up. It was Atlanta though.
He playing for his life right now, man. I might pick him in FanDuel for real.
Who are they playing? They're playing the Ravens, bro. Maybe they said Baker's a starter because he's familiar with the Ravens defense. I mean, either way, no one's going to be playing Baker on DraftKings, so you got that going. You know what I mean?
Man, Foreman is the only starter.
Maybe I'll lean with the DJ Moore. Terrence Marshall been cool. Not last week.
I don't like them against,
but not versus Baltimore.
I don't like them against them.
If I do hella lineups in the DraftKings, like back in the days, I do hella lineups. I would have a Baker, DJ Moore, Terrence Marshall stack. You know what I mean? Like I would do shit like that because it'd be super low ownership. Nobody was doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a game for y'all that we ain't really talked about. Washington versus Houston. And the reason I want to bring this up, I want to talk about the running backs on both teams. We know Pierce is the guy. You know, he hasn't really had a touchdown in the last, I don't know how long. Then you got, I think he'll have a good game this week. Washington don't stop the run. But on the Washington side, everybody was jumping on the Brian Robinson train, but Gibson continues to produce.
I told y'all to go get Gibson low too. Like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I told y'all to go get Gibson.
I think Gibson, the fact that he's gonna catch the ball too. Like
McKissick done too.
Yeah. And like what's his name? What's that man's name, bro? Brian Robinson. He's gonna get the bulk on the ground. That's why I like him in this one. But like his yards per carry have been whack. You know what I mean? Like he had 26 attempts last week for like a whopping 84 or something like that. You know what I mean? That's not that great at all. But
yeah, and Gibson's not either. Gibson is 3.6 yards per carry as well. But Gibson, 34 receptions for 253 yards, and he got 5 tutties. You know, 5 combined tutties. So Gibson, they both a little relevant for sure.
Yeah, you could start. I'm gonna say this: you could start both because Robinson is clearly the guy that's gonna get the ball in the red zone, and I don't think we're gonna expect them to be banking on Heineke when they get when they get into the red zone. You know
what's funny is that this game could actually sneaky shoot out, or it could be like a super fast game because both these teams are gonna run the ball on each other like crazy. But like that's another thing too is Washington. They're kind of a funnel defense. Like it's harder to run on them, but you can pass all over them. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering how this game. This is actually an interesting game to talk about because it's like it could go either way. You know what I mean?
We'll take a pause on this. I want to ask another question about this game. We'll do this question: start 2 in standard. Patterson versus Bears, Tony versus Chargers, Boyd versus Steelers, Debo versus the Cardinals. Man, you gonna hate me on this one? I'm gonna say Patterson and Boyd.
For real?
Daddy, he said, Daddy, don't say hate. I'm sorry. Okay, you're right. I do not like Debo in this situation because to me it's hit or miss. Like they might be trying to preserve him, they might not. You know that. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. We talking football right now, bro. Who your favorite player today? TJ Hockenson. Let's go, baby.
Nice.
He's going with the TJ. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all. Hey, let me finish this question. But look, I'll give y'all a quick tidbit, man. I've been doing this for years. Before my kids were born, it was my wife. If I'm sitting there watching the game and I just need a player to do something, maybe they about to hike it, maybe whatever, I make them say the name 3 times. So my son loves TJ Hockenson because for the last 3 weeks, he's been saying, TJ Hockenson, TJ Hockenson, TJ Hockenson. And he's been catching the ball when he do it, man. It's like a good luck charm. But nah, look, Debo,
it works.
It works. It didn't work in the championship last year, though. Debo versus the car again, man. I'm just nervous on the use of just so many weapons. Like Ayuk is a top player. You got McCaffrey. You know, Debo was using the red zone more. You know, he's coming off the hamstring. You know, the division is wide open. Like I'm gonna stay away from Debo. Like I said, JD sent me a trade. Debo and Miles Sanders for Barkley, and in depth is great, but I really can't do it because I don't know what's going on with Debo. Patterson. Come on, give it to me. Tony, we love the high side of Tony. But to me, Boyd, touchdown, you might have locked that in. And you talking about standard too. And we talking about standard league. So you want them touchdowns.
Yeah. And they playing the Steelers, bro. The Steelers' secondary is really bad. So there is that. You know what I mean?
Oh my mama. Hell yeah.
That one's bold though.
Yeah, I'll let it Patterson. And I'm gonna go Tony. I think Tony scores too. So I'm gonna go Patterson and Tony.
That's his guy. He didn't even come inside her.
This motherfucker is stupid, bro.
That's his guy right there.
I'm telling you, my shit.
That's why you were trying to trade Debo so you could start Tony, bro. Look, I was on the phone with Wood when you sent me the trade. I'm like, JD just sent me this trade, but I can't do it. I ain't messing with him. He like, bro, JD probably trading Debo because he want to start Tony.
It's gonna go crazy. Hey. How can you not? No Miko, no Juju, bro. What?
I love Tony, man. I've been a fan since he was supposed to be the OBJ coming off the injury last year, and he had those flashes. But look, y'all, I want to talk about this though. We was talking about this game still, right? I just looked, and Houston is the worst team in the league against the run. Like, you fire Gibson. Look, in my FanDuel DraftKings, I'm gonna put Gibson in some leagues, and I'm gonna put Robinson. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that, bro.
Hey, listen, I play both.
Huh?
I mean, because think about it this. They actually got some weapons back. You know, you got McLaurin, and then you got Dotson, and then, you know what I mean? And that's decent to take the top off, you know what I mean?
And you
Because
got 50 Cent. Don't forget about 50 Cent.
Oh, yeah, you got Curtis, 50 Cent, Samuel. You know what I mean? Yeah, your 3 wide receiver sets looking nasty.
Samuel banged up, too.
You know what I'm saying? But just to take the top off so they can really run. And plus, Heineke, his favorite thing to do is throw short anyway. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's why Gibson and like – and what's funny, too, is Logan Thomas would have had like 5 tugs if he can get a decent target out of Heineke. You know what I mean? Because Heineke goes for him in the red zone. They just never can't connect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Logan, we have seen Logan be fantasy relevant too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
they haven't been on the same page at all because like Logan Thomas been in and out of the lineup. He's coming off an ACL himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he started the year. He started the year.
He did.
So you know he tore his shit late in the year.
Facts.
Brandon Cooks, is he a bench for sure?
Brandon Cooks, I play him. I
ain't mad at that.
If you just
Nico
ask me,
Collins is a good play this week.
Who is different? You know what I mean?
I'd rather play Nico Collins over Cooks possibly.
I'm not mad at that.
And they're both a crapshoot. Look, let's talk about one more game because we got about 4 more minutes, and then I think y'all gonna go over and hop on the Hustler and the GMM show, right? The morning talk. I think I'm gonna make my cameo on there today, man. If y'all,
let's go. I'll shoot you the link.
Let's talk about this last game that we really didn't mention. We did mention Minnesota, but we didn't talk about the Dallas side. To me, Pollard been playing cool. Zeke back. I mean, what's going on? Is we benching Zeke no matter what? Like, these is big names. This is what hard to start is.
Flex.
Do you got the hard to start
it's a flex
another
at
player?
best. I think Zeke's a flex this week.
I ain't mad at that, Tank.
Because him and Tony, like, they're both going to get enough work that it vultures each other. And then if, you know, I'm not going to pretend like I'll know who's going to fall into the end zone out of the two. But you know what I mean? They do run a lot when they get down there in the 10 zone. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's usually how I play it safe. I'll just be like, oh, they're flexes. You know what I mean?
Tony, 6 yards per time.
Yeah, I probably like Tony.
6 yards per time, man.
Oh, they're playing Minnesota, so this could be like a game where, like, they might need to abandon the run, and then that'll be more Tony. You know what I mean?
Tony 6 touchdowns on the season too, man. Tony,
hey, Dak,
bro.
Since Dak's return, he's been the QB4 and QB7.
Let's go.
That's big.
I fuck with Dak, bro.
And my guy that I dropped because he wasn't doing that after he fucked his MCL up or whatever it was is fucking Schultz. Schultz has been a big recipient of Dak being back, bro. On everything.
Let me ask y'all this. To me, the best players in this game, fantasy-wise, are going to be CeeDee Lamb,
right,
and Dalvin Cook if they run them to the outside.
Yeah, because Jeff, like, I am tempering my expectations with Jettis because I do respect Diggs. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he does slip up sometimes, and somebody can get a big one on him. But
he's on that double move. He's aggressive corner.
Mm-hmm. And like Jefferson's a double move having motherfucker. So you know what I mean? There is that. But I just, you know what I'm saying? That's just, it usually works for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the reverse jinx, right? Like, I'm just going to temper my expectations so I can be pleasantly surprised if he goes off. You know what I mean?
Surprise, motherfucker. Hey, well, what was that? Was that
I'm trying to think right now.
Was that on Dexter, the fucking police officer that died that Dexter killed?
Oh shit!
Remember that?
And you know what's crazy? Because I really did fuck with Dexter, but I fucked with Dexter pretty tough until like the last 2 seasons, and then like I remember that was when it was like on demand and shit.
Hey, I want to give y'all. Let me give y'all a heart to start right quick, right? So this one, this will be the last take, right?
Some fries, motherfucker.
So we talk about Diggs. You respect Diggs. So does that mean Thielen eat? Is you fucking with Thielen? Is you fucking with Thielen, Tony, or Mooney?
I can't find the one.
So the Mooney question is a great question because Atlanta, I think, is
Is
number
AJ
one for
Terrell
receivers.
playing?
Huh?
Is AJ Terrell playing today?
Now that I don't know. Let's go to an IDP league real fast and see.
Because AJ Terrell he's one of the baddest up and coming corners right now.
100%.
You know what I mean? I think he's not really up and coming necessarily. I think this is his third year now. Yeah.
Atlanta versus.
Because then I know he's been in and out the lineup the past couple weeks.
Atlanta's whole secondary is banged up. Damn near out.
Yeah. Because then I'm not mad at the Mooney thing. Going back to what I was asking you guys earlier, like, do you guys think that could be a higher scoring game, considering the fact that they're both poor run defenses? You know what I mean? That tends to like drain the clock down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they can't. But I think that it's going to be a high scoring game, with them being trash. You know what I mean? So I think that the opportunities for both teams is going to be there.
I'm gonna take Thielen.
It say AJ Terrell's still questionable for week 11, and he dealing with a hammy.
Yeah.
So even if he is, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Somebody's dealing with this exact hard to start right now, and his name is Guccini.
Oh no, I got Tony is a lock. And Mooney is a lock.
Bro, you got too many receivers, bro. Let me get one of them, man. You got Pickens, Mike Evans, Thielen, Burks, Mooney, Tony, Debo. You can't start them all, bro.
Man, I couldn't believe what Treylon did on Thursday.
Hey, shout out to Hess, man. He called it on the.
He called it. I was not on the Burks play.
He said Burks should get those big plays. He said that when they did their pre-show.
On everything.
They were stretching the field to him, bro.
Let's do something, man. Send me motherfucking Rahamavosh or fucking Cook on everything. Real talk.
Hey, if you want them, it's gonna be a blockbuster, man. Because Rahamador is a top 10 runner.
He is. I agree with you. Look at me and Bongs a lot.
Top 10 goes for a lot.
Hey, Bongs a lot. You you catching me at the right time. I got ETN and fucking Tua on buys this week, and they've been back to back.
I gotta go 30 points. Some lineups too. Shit.
Fucking I gotta go through my shit too, man. But I'm hot in the 32 team league too, bro. No lie. Oh my mama. Good luck to you too, though, big bro. On my mama, man. Fuck.
Shit. I need all the luck in the world in that 32er.
Week 11 morning talk, man. Come on. JD got me up at 6:30 a.m. around this motherfucker, man.
And it's funny because I knew I'd be up already. I told Guccini, I was like, shoot me the link. I'm gonna be up.
Facts. And talking about the link, Huss just sent the link out too, bruh.
Okay, you shoot that over to Cam too.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Hey, y'all go over to what's y'all link over there to get over there? I'm sure most people know.
It's at the 420 Fantasy Hustler on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's the main chat that we're gonna be fucking with too. So you wanna come fuck with it over there, and you gotta subscribe right when you tap in, so you can leave a comment. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. Hard to Start Fantasy Podcast, man. We out. Y'all go over there and check us out, man.
Peace.
Good luck.